were some of the reasons that I chose her. But also I knew that she was an actress who would not have any vanity about appearing as a cleaning lady without makeup, not glamorous at all.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Jana, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you, and especially to talk about Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, because I love it. I think it was really good, really cute. I love her on it.
Thank you.
So Lesley on it. I want to know the inspiration for this story.
This film is based on a book by Paul Gallico, a novella of the same name. And it's a much-loved book, and it's been adapted a few times, but it's never been adapted for the big screen. So that was really the inspiration for me, was to make a more epic big screen version of this story.
Yes, and what was about Lesley Manville works, previous works, that made you pick her to be to play Mrs. Harris?
I really admired Lesley in Phantom Thread, the Paul Thomas Anderson film. I thought she was extraordinary, and she, of course, was nominated for an Oscar for that film. And then she did a series for the BBC called Mum, where she plays a very kind head of family who had many of the qualities that I recognized from Mrs. Harris. So I thought that very interesting and clever performance that she'd given in the first film, combined with the clear ability to convey kindness, which is not an easy thing for an actor to do, were some of the reasons that I chose her. But also I knew that she was an actress who would not have any vanity about appearing as a cleaning lady without makeup, not glamorous at all. And believe it or not, many leading ladies are not keen on showing themselves in that way.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I believe you on that. And also, I wanna ask you about like the costumes, like made by Jenny Beavan. How was this conversation with her to get the right dresses, the right suits, the right costume, especially for Lesley character?
Well, Jenny is such a brilliant designer, and actors love working with her because the way she approaches costume, it doesn't actually have to do with clothes, it has to do with storytelling. So for her, the whole approach is about, does this item of clothing help to tell the story? And that was a big lesson for me. I'd never really thought about it, particularly in that specific way. And she always says, I'm not interested in clothes, I'm interested in stories. So that was the kind of basis of the discussion. And then with the House of Dior, we had access to their archives. They lent us dresses for the fashion show, and they were incredibly generous and helpful in allowing us to recreate this fashion show in a very authentic and believable way.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And what was like your biggest challenge making this film?
I think making a film right in the middle of the global pandemic was extremely challenging. It was a film that was being shot in 3 different countries, Hungary, the UK, and France. And we had to get fly actors in from Paris, from London, get them from here to there, and borders were closing, and restrictions were coming in, and PCR testing, and mask wearing, and all of these things were adding enormous challenge and stress to the process of what is already a very difficult job. But we had a fabulous team. Everybody was determined to get through it without any kind of interruption, and we were extremely lucky that we managed to do that.
Yes, and you see the result on the final cut of the movie. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, Anthony, I want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you, and a lot of success always.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.